Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the official Nails by Coral makeup tutorial. Okay, so this is a highly requested video. Sorry that it took so long for me to do it. I just wanted to make sure that I could do it well for you guys. So I'm here in my suite filming for you guys. We have a nice clean backdrop. I have my chair and a comfy pillow, so let's lock in and do this makeup tutorial, okay? Let's just jump right in. This is my makeup bag. Technically, I have two bags. I have this one for my makeup, and I have another bag of my brushes, and I just like to keep them separate because it wouldn't fit all in one bag anyway. So this is a Lululemon City Essentials bag in pink. This is the big one. And I have a mini one like this too, that's like my little emergency makeup kit in my purse. Normally I put like my lip combo in there, lip oil, anything like that. And then this has all my brushes. And this is a Morphe bag that actually came with a brush set. And I do have like all my Morphe brushes in here, and sometimes my makeup gets a little disorganized. But yeah, the first thing that I do before I ever start my makeup is put on some lip oil. This is the Dior lip oil. This is in the shade Raspberry, and I have a few of these and I just go for whatever one I grab first. And this is like the only lip oil or like chapstick or anything like that that actually works for me. So I put this on my lips so that my lips are nice and hydrated while I'm doing my makeup, and kind of blocks any powder from getting on them, because powder or like any product on my lips that's not this will dry my lips out so bad. I don't even wear lipstick or anything like that anymore, only lip liner and lip oil. So yeah, that's the first thing that I do. And then I use this Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Hydrating Primer, okay? And I got this when I was using the Giorgio Armani foundation as well. Oh, I just freaked out. I thought I forgot my foundation because it was sitting on my sink, but I grabbed it. Oh, I was scared. But yeah, I just still use this because it's the primer that I have, and like I really don't care. So maybe I should like pin my hair back. 1 second. So at home, normally I use a headband or this blowout clips, whatever I have, and to kind of keep it out of my face. Sometimes if I'm like doing my blowout routine, my hair will just be up already, so I don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna do this literally how I do my makeup, okay? And this kind of spill out in there, so I'm just gonna scoop it out, okay? Primer. And this one's almost out, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep using the same one or get a new one. I also have the Dior primer at home, the face and body one, and I might switch to that one and finish it. I've been in my Project Pan era for 2025, and I really want to use my makeup up that I have before I buy new stuff. Recently, the first thing that I finished in my Project Pan era was my brow freeze, my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow freeze. And I was kind of regretting not repurchasing it or getting any new brow gel, because I ended up repurchasing, well, not repurchasing, I replaced a brow product and I got a brow pen. So I've been filling in my brows, and like I don't love it, but I'm like, okay, this is what I'm doing. But anyway, let me kind of take some of this stuff out. I have a lot of makeup and we're gonna go through everything, okay? So I prime my face, can let that sit for a second, and usually I would do my brows or like I would laminate them like a DIY elimination, but I'm not doing that now. So I give my primer a second to sit in. And this is the brow pen I was talking about. Brow pen in Blonde, so Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pen. And I just fill my brows in. But I've been doing this last so I can get like a good visual of how my brows look. I apologize for my Temu orange hands, okay? Miss Temu orange hands, you should see the bottom of my foot. But yeah, I've been doing that last. So that's good. That's been sitting there for a second. So now I've been using the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. And this game changer. Love this. I'm in the shade 260 light medium cool, and 260 is like their olive tone. And I think the next one down is like 190 for the olive, and I feel like I maybe should be using that, but I'm trying to finish this one up. Okay, so what I do, I need a paper towel. So I'm gonna need a paper towel to like wipe my hand on after. Normally at home I would just use my literal towel, but I don't have one here. So I take my foundation and I do one pump into the palm of my hand. Okay, and then I rub it in my hand, and this is to like warm it up. And I've seen like makeup artist videos like doing similar things like this. That's where I got this from, and they say it helps it perform better if it's like warmed up. I don't know. And then I just put this on my face, and as you can see, you're definitely getting those like kind of green olive tints in this, which I love, because my tan, obviously I'm fake tanned, and my tan is supposed to be olive. And I try to use a foundation that matches that, and I think I'm pretty olive in general anyway, so I lean towards olive. Obviously this one's a little bit darker than I need because of my tan, but whatever. So then I just take my beauty blender and I just blend this out, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, I'm not like that great at makeup. I've been doing my own makeup for a long time, but I feel like I'm not always like the best or know the best things to do or techniques or whatever. I just do what works for me, and I never really cared too much about, oh, you have to do it like this, or you have to use this brush or this product first or whatever. Like, I just do what works for me. And a lot of times my makeup comes out really heavy because I'm doing like full glam to be on camera and like to be on live, and I feel like doing my makeup to be on camera is a lot different than maybe how I would do my makeup in real life. But either way, this is how I do it. I do it the same way, but I feel like when I'm gonna be on camera, I use more, but it's the same routine. If I was just like going out in person or something, I would use less. There's my foundation, and I'm literally doing my makeup through my phone today. I don't have a mirror in here. I guess I could use like one of my things, but whatever. I don't want to hold it, so I'm just looking at myself in the camera. I mean my phone, and hoping for the best. Okay, so there's my foundation. That's good. Then I always do bronzer or contour or whatever first, and then conceal, and then you'll see me do that with my powder as well, because I feel like this can get really heavy really fast, and the concealer and the powder help soften it rather than it being darker. But if you feel like you have the issue the other way where your face is always too light, maybe switch, do powder or like your lighter products first, and then contour after. And then this is funny because I still have the lip product, but I like contour my lips as well. Little on the bottom, little on the top. This, oh sorry, I forgot to show you what this is. I'll show you. My chin too. And can do extra on the nose, and I think that's good. So this is the LYS or LYS, I think it's LYS contour stick. It like doesn't say, but this is in the shade Harmony. So I think it's the No Limits contour stick or something, but yeah, in the shade Harmony. And the packaging is like kind of cheap, but I like this product so much, and it's very creamy. Like everything, all the hype you've heard about this product is true. Like it's so good. I love it. It can get kind of messy if you're rolling it up and down, but like I've had mine for a few months and like it's, the outside is clean, so I don't know what people are talking about. Okay, so then to blend this out, I use this Patrick Ta for Contour 2 brush, and I actually love this brush. I want to get more Patrick Ta brushes, but my Sephora never has them in stock, so I think I'm gonna try to order them online or something, because I really like these brushes. But yeah, then I just blend this out, and I don't like let my oops, got my hair. I don't really let my products sit on my face for too long. I pretty much just apply them and like blend it out. I know some people like to let their stuff sit so it like dries so it stays in place, but I don't do that. But I love a good forehead contour. That's like my favorite thing in the world, and I've been contouring like my temple area too recently. I don't know why, but I've just been doing that and I like it. And then for this part, I try to keep it like in a line and then just blend up. If anything, I do blend the bottom a little bit, but I don't want to drag down my face. I try and keep the contour or the bronzer or whatever you want to call this nice, like high and tight. If you apply it like too low, you're going to be like dragging down in like your face, and there's just no reason for that. And it does not need to come like all the way to your lips. Like, I don't know. I went through so many phases of my makeup. That was something I learned the hard way. But yeah, sometimes I do circular motions to blend it if I feel like it's more harsh. I feel like maybe I had more product on this side. But I don't feel like it really drags my product off my face, which is nice. And then I do really heavy nose bronzing, and then I kind of shape it up with my concealer after. So I pretty much just put my contour like all over my nose. And I contour the bottom, and then I kind of drag this underneath my jaw to like make my jaw seem a little bit sharper. And then I blend that down because you don't want any crazy lines. And then I do like over the bottom of my chin a little bit. But yeah, guys, this, just keep in mind, like, I'm not a makeup artist, and this is not like a tutorial like how you should be doing your makeup. This is just how I do my makeup. Just kind of blend that out a little bit. If you put too much, it will accentuate your mustache a little bit, but it's okay. Everybody has one, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it for contour. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go in with my blush. I find that I apply a lot of blush because this is the Patrick Ta blush in Not Too Much. There's the name, Not Too Much, and it looks like this. Let's try to open this. Okay, it has definitely like some fuzzies in there, which is great, but this shade is really easy to apply a lot and it not like literally like the name says, not too much. So you can really over blush with this. And lately I just been doing it the regular way, cream and then powder. But you can always do powder and then cream. It actually looks really pretty if you do it that way with this, like Patrick Ta said. I just do the apple of my cheeks. Oh yeah, but I like to apply a lot, so I do my concealer on top of it to kind of blend it out and make it not so like, oh, I'm a doll, like, you know? And I blend it up kind of like where, low-key, like where you would put your highlight, but I don't use highlight. So yeah, then sometimes you can do your nose or like up your face like this. That's what I do, but it just depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like, oh, I have time, I'll blend my blush really well, then I'll do it. But sometimes I'm just lazy and I'll just do like this part, you know, if I'm in a rush. But I kind of like it to be a little bit more blended like that. And then concealer, I've been using Dior Backstage concealer. It looks like this, and this is in the shade, oh, is that upside down? Sorry, Dior. And then it's in the shade 2N, 2 Neutral. And I feel like the neutral kind of goes well with the olive foundation. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think. This is a new foundation, I mean a new concealer I just started using. I picked it up during the sale a couple months ago and I really like it. I feel like I do kind of have to work with it relatively quickly. I just kind of do it like this. And then this is a new thing I just started doing. And I'm gonna use my mirror for this because I don't think I'll be able to see that precisely in like my phone. I love the brush on this, by the way. But this is a new thing I've been doing, like contouring my whole nose and then carving it out rather than like creating the darker shadow. I like create the lighter part, if that makes sense. So I pretty much go down the side of my nose like this. Oh, sorry. This concealer smells really good, by the way. All of your products smell so good. Oh, sorry. I feel like that's pretty even. I could even make this like straighter. Okay, it's kind of crooked maybe, but that'll be fine. Like I said, this is a new thing I've been doing, so it's not gonna be perfect. I do a little bit of concealer here. I don't know, because I saw a girl do that one time and like now I do it. And it's just like something I do. I used to put concealer here, but I don't. I feel like it just gets a little bit too cakey, so I don't do that anymore. And then I use my same beauty blender, just the corner, to blend that concealer out. And I try to just keep it in this like V area. I blend it out like a little bit, but I don't go like my whole forehead, you know. I want to keep that brightened area right in the center-ish. And I blend out my under eyes. It's kind of funny doing my makeup like this in the camera. I mean, in my phone. Like, whatever. Like, looking in my phone at what's recording rather than looking in a mirror, it's a little bit trickier because I can't see that well. But I think you guys will get the idea. So then for this concealer on my nose, I go down the line, but I try to just like keep it there. You can like even just press it in to kind of blend it. But that line, that sharpness is gonna be nice for the shape, the snatching, if you will. And I go over my eyes, like really get in that corner, do my under eyes, and I bring it up like this, kind of like a straight line over that like temple contour we did. I feel like that just adds like a lifting effect. It's not that dramatic, but I do feel like it does something. And then if you feel like your contour is like too in towards your face, you can just use the excess concealer that's on your beauty blender to blend out like this area right here, which is like usually what I do. And then I'll go back in with my contour brush and kind of soften this line, because you don't want it like white. I'm gonna use my little mirror. You don't want it like a white line. You don't need it like too dramatic. Yeah, like that. I feel like it would have been better if I like did it in the mirror the whole time, but it's fine. Doesn't really matter. That's pretty much what I do. Then I'm going to apply powder bronzer. And this is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder in the shade 110. So this is what it looks like. 110. And I never even took this off the mirror. Should we do it together? This is like kind of new, but like I've been using it every day and I haven't even made a dent in it, which is nice. Like the design's still there and everything. So maybe we should take this off together. Maybe it's time. Oh, maybe this is why I never took it off. My chair is squeaky. Oh, there it is. Okay, ready? Oh my gosh, I almost had it. Yeah, this is probably why I never took it off, actually. Nice, clean mirror. That's funny. Wow, that is really clean. Yeah. So I use this bronzer and I use the other side of the Patrick Ta brush, and this bronzer is like really dark. Before I was using the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush bronzer, and I loved that at first, but then once I started self-tanning a lot more, it just wasn't dark enough. And I would add so much bronzer and it just was never dark enough. So this one, when I bought it, I was like, oh, I think it's too dark. But then I was like, no girl, like that's what you wanted. Because I didn't want to have to struggle with trying to bronze my face anymore. So this one is a really nice dark shade. And I just go in lightly and I can always add more if I need. But I'm not struggling to get color payoff. And then I like tap in my temples. I don't know why, me and my temples, that's my thing right now. And yeah, I never worry about like how much I use on my forehead. Like I love a good forehead bronze, like snatch my forehead, like make it look tiny. Okay, I actually did put a lot of bronzer on my forehead. But it's okay, because I'm going to put powder over the over this too. So that's a nice thing. If you feel like, oh no, I added too much, don't worry. If you're following this tutorial, or if you're watching me, like, girl, don't worry. I'm gonna put on even more makeup. And then I definitely take this down my neck, because sometimes, you know, as a self-tanning girly, our necks and chest like don't get tan. Like even if and if you care, you can do your ears. Like self-tanner does not stick that great in that area. But yeah, I'll do like my chin. So pretty much like my chin, my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, a lot. But yeah, there's the bronzing. Okay. Also, I was just thinking about my necklace. Like this is a new pendant, and this is like the white part inside, this is mother of pearl, and I was just taking in like pearl like from the ocean, and like I'm from California, like, and you know, I have like an oceanic name. I was just like, I think that's beautiful, like mother of pearl, like please. Anyway, then I'm gonna go in with Huda Beauty banana bread easy bake powder. And usually from being in my makeup bag, there's already some in there, but I keep the little cap part. So you can either tap it upside down, or you can do that trick where if you take the back of your brush and you push it and twist it, that will release some of the powder as well. And I've seen a lot of like mixed reviews about the powder, the mesh covering the powder, but like I don't mind it. I don't know why people are complaining about it, but I don't care. There's a hair on my beauty blender. Okay, so I get some of the powder, and I usually do this line again with the powder, crisping up my nose. I feel like I have a big nose. I got it from my mom. I literally have my mom's whole face, but then I do my under eye. But yeah, I'm trying to like snatch my nose. And then I don't really bake. I'll pretty much just like blend that in right away. And then I'll do my forehead. And then I take the powder a little bit like more outward to kind of go over that contour as well, just to try and calm it down. And then I'll get a little extra product on my beauty blender, and then I will carve that out, and I will let that sit for a second to give it some definition. And then I just try to make sure it's even. Chin, upper lip, and then pretty much just tap in everywhere else. And then you can just blend that out. Or if it's like really harsh and you're like, oh, that line's like intense, you can go back in with your bronzer and soften it up. So yeah, that is pretty much my, oh, I forgot, powdered blush, not too much. And I'm gonna use, I have a couple brushes in here. This is so funny. I have like so many of these Morphe brushes, and like I used to use my Morphe brushes for every single step of my makeup routine, and like these ones with the metal, this was a vegan brush kit, and like all these brushes I've had since like 2018, and I love them so much. Like this I used to use for contour. This was like a powder brush, and then I got a new Morphe brush set, and I didn't notice that this was like black, and this is not a vegan set. I don't know what type of bristles they use, but I don't really like these brushes anymore. I really want to get more of like the Patrick Ta ones. I really like these, especially since they're dual ended. But yeah, because of that, like whatever, you can tell these all kind of have the same tone. Whatever one I literally see first in my makeup bag, or whatever I'm in the mood for, is like what I'll grab to apply my blush. So these are like all my blush brushes now. Like this is ridiculous. I think I like this one. I think this is actually a blush brush. And these black ones, like on this part, are the ones that came in this kit. But yeah, I just don't really go for these brushes anymore. I feel like they really gave like a professional feel before to me, but now I'm just like kind of over like the black brushes. It's kind of boring, and I really like the gold of the Patrick Ta one, and I like that these brushes are like bigger. Like this is more dense, like that's super fluffy. Like I really like that. But yeah, applying some powder blush. And I actually should have done this before I applied my setting powder, or my Easy Bake, my Huda Beauty Easy Bake, but that's fine. And I'll just put a little bit above my eyebrow. I can do my nose too, why not? And then this is not something I do every day, but if I want to feel like more glam, I'll do like some eyeshadow. And I use this Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 eyeshadow palette. It's the one with all of the nudes. So you have your warm tone on top and cool tone on the bottom. And sorry about the light. I use this palette all the time, but I really only use the lighter colors. I don't do like very bold glam, so like the darker ones really just don't get used, but like these ones right here get used, especially this one. But yeah, I usually just like mix whatever colors together, and I'll just do a little bit over my eye, because sometimes I don't want my eye to just have nothing, but I also don't like I don't really like doing color eyeshadow anymore. Even on Valentine's Day I did pink eyeshadow. Well, I actually used my blush. I used She's a Doll from Patrick Ta, and like I was like, this is a lot. And then I go in with the lighter shades, like I'll mix the white and the yellow together and do like the inner corner just to brighten it up a little bit more. Oh, my cousin is snapping me. And then sometimes I'll do like the white on my inner corner to brighten it up. And then I also like mixing some of those colors and putting a little bit on the bottom as well. But yeah, if I am gonna do like a more like this is smoky to me. If I am gonna do a more like eyeshadow look, like that's what I'll do. That way it just gives it something. But I just blend it. Like I'm not really good at eyeshadow, so I feel like that's another reason why I just kind of stick with the neutrals and just blend them out. And then I guess I could do a little bit of the lighter colors on the brow bone too. But yeah, that's it for eyes. And then I'll use this Benefit Fan Fest mascara. One of my girls at Sephora actually gave me like 2 of these. They were like little, she just gave me some free goodies with my order. And this, I don't do it like perfectly, but I just coat my lashes so they don't stand out with my falsies. And whenever I'm doing like camera glam, I always wear falsies. And this just gives them something to like sit on, and it also gives my lashes a little bit more color, because when you have your natural like brown eyelashes or whatever, but then the black falsies, sometimes your lashes can kind of stick out. So I just put some mascara, and I actually used to apply my falsies and then apply mascara, but I feel like the falsies last longer if you don't. And then I do apply mascara to the bottom lashes, but then I use, where is it? Trying to do it quick before it dries too much. I go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow spoolie thing, and then I will blend that out, or like kind of remove some of it, because I like bottom mascara, but I want it to look really natural. I don't want like spider lashes or like chunky eyelashes. Got some mascara in my eye. But yeah, like that. And then I save my eyelashes case that they came in, and I use this as like a little travel pack. One, I put my lashes in here when I'm not wearing them so I don't lose them and they don't get damaged. And then I also keep my lash glue in here and like a little mini pair of tweezers that I use to apply my lashes. And then even if I leave the house, I always bring this with me. That way I have lash glue and tweezers to like reapply my lashes just in case they fall off or something. So I always check my band of my lashes and see if there's any leftover glue on them, and usually there is, and it kind of just depends on my mood whether I'm gonna pick it off or not. I feel like today I want to remove it because it's kind of thick. So yeah, I just pick off some of the glue, but just be careful because you don't want to rip your lashes. But Lily lashes, you're supposed to be able to rewear them a ridiculous amount of times, and mine usually last a while. The style that I have been wearing recently is Milan, M-I-L-A-N, Milan, and it's faux mink Lily lashes. And yeah, I get them at Sephora, and I like the Milan style. I used to wear Miami, which was really dramatic back in the day. And then before I found the Milan style, I don't remember what style I was wearing before this, but I would just get whatever wispy ones I could find. I really like a good wispy lash. Here we go. And these are getting like really tired. They're getting really kind of like flat. So I'm trying to like pinch them to kind of curl them back together. And even the lashes are falling out. So I need to get a new pair. But yeah, today might be the last time I wear these. Then this duo glue, I actually was running out of my glue, and I was at Target, so I got a new one, but this one has a hole in it. So when I squeeze the glue, it comes out both things. So this is really messy, and that's really annoying. And yeah, anyway. But yeah, Project Pan. So I'm trying to just use it. And yeah, I just apply the glue to the band like this, and then I let that sit, and I literally just set it down. I don't normally have any issues about it sticking to my counter or anything like that. I just set it down and it's fine. Okay, second one, and then I'm going to set my face, and I'm filming, so if certain things are getting like mixed around, I should have done this before I did my mascara because you don't want to get your mascara wet, right? So I'm just gonna spritz my face using MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. I love this. I've been using this forever, and mine's running out. And I use a lot, and I love the smell of this. Like, I will never switch up on my Fix Plus. Okay, and if you spray a lot, don't open your eyes right away because it could burn. Then while I'm doing that, I mean, while like my face is drying and my lash glue is drying before I apply it, then I'm going to remove whatever lip oil is on my lips. And I used the raspberry one today, so it's actually kind of nice. I have a little bit of pigment on my lips. And my lips are so dry, you guys. So I've been trying not to use anything on my lips except lip liner and lip oil. So, okay, the glue needs like one more second. You gotta keep an eye on your lash glue because you don't want it to dry up on you. Oh yeah, I have my old one too, actually, for emergencies, I guess. I need lip liner. Where are my lip liners? Here's one. Oops. I swear I saw my other one. I saw my River Walnut one. I just don't know where it went. Oh, here it is. It's in my brush bag. Sometimes things get mixed around. So, oh yeah. I think my other lip liners are in my purse, but I've been using this combo like every day. So I'm probably gonna keep using this one, and I'll show you what it is in just a second. Normally when I'm not filming and I'm just at home, I can get my whole lip combo done before I put my lashes on, like while the glue's drying. But I think it's ready to go. It's kind of warm in here, so let's go. I'm using some pink tweezers to apply them. Just gonna pop that in the middle. And then carefully just pushing it to the base of my lashes. You don't want to glue it like to your lashes, but you also don't want to glue it like on your skin. It's supposed to like go right at the base of your lashes, but I think making sure that those corners are in is really important, otherwise it's going to be kind of uncomfortable. This is the one that's like falling apart. Actually, I was going to stop at Sephora today, but I didn't. I think I'm just gonna order this stuff online instead. But yeah, careful you don't poke yourself in the eye. Okay. And then when I'm doing my lashes, I always look to see if I have like any little eyebrow hairs that need to come out. I had one, but yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but this one is like a lot more sparse, like here, and this one is like more consistent. It's because the lashes are literally falling out of this one. Like as I speak, they're falling out. So I need to replace these. Okay, that's good. There's my lashes. So now I'm gonna do my lip combo. And my lip combo lately has been Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut lip liner. Where does it, oh, there it is. I was like, where does it say the name? Wherever Walnut. And then I usually top it with one of my Huda Beauty lip liners. In Huda Beauty, I have Sandy Beige and Honey Beige. This is the Honey Beige one. Which, is it just me or are these similar? I guess the Honey Beige is a little bit warmer. I don't know. But I feel like if I just wear Wherever Walnut alone, it's never as dramatic as I would like. I don't know, let's see. So here's my lips with nothing, and then I always overline my lips. It's a bad habit. Yeah, this is like very pink. Blend that out. Yeah. No. Like, I like this, but I can't, with like a pink lip, like I can't. It's just not me. It doesn't feel right. But I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Honey Beige, okay? And I'm just going over that, and this kind of Bless you. This kind of warms it up and gives it a little bit of like a taupe aspect. Oh, sorry, you can't even see. I'm literally just overlining my lips, and I don't really care how crazy it looks because I'm gonna fix it. Like this, like I'm gonna fix all that. Still kind of pink, but whatever. So that's that. And then to clean up my lips, I use this brush. It's a Morphe brush. It's really old. I don't know what it is, but it's like this brush, and I used to use this to carve out my brows. Funny enough, now I use it to carve out my lips. And I just use my foundation shade, so I put this on my hand. Oh, and I started putting it on the inside of my hand. I just remembered because I fake tan. So when I put it on top of my hand, and if I'm having to rub it off, clean my hand, it makes the tan come off faster. So I pretty much just go in a line to coat like the tip of my brush. I don't want too much product, but I need enough where I can clean this up. So then I just carve out my lips. See? Cleaned up that mess. That side kind of came in a lot. And then I always just try to make it as even as possible. I feel like with lips, it's kind of easy to just fix it. Like, it's not that serious. And I use this foundation instead of like a concealer because I feel like concealer is more drying, at least the one that I use, and this foundation is really hydrating. And it's gonna be closer to the overall color of my face, rather than using something lighter that's gonna just like be really weird. Okay, I need a little bit more. Kind of like that. And then I use lip oil over that. I was just doing that and I was like, wow, it's so quiet. And then when I put this lip oil on, I put it on my finger and then apply it because I don't want to get the inside dirty. I had one of these that I used when I was wearing makeup, and like it did not end well. Like it got so disgusting inside the oil. And yeah, I used to love a good lipstick or even concealer in the middle of my lips, but my lips cannot take it right now. So yeah, I've been just trying to use my lip oil, keep my lips hydrated. And I think that's it. That's literally how I do my makeup, start to finish. The only thing I'll do at the end is like if I feel like I need anything, I'll add it. Oh, almost forgot my brows. I forgot because I don't do them in the beginning anymore. I'll just pencil in my brows a little bit. But yeah, I usually go back in and like bronze up one more time when my face is finished, because then when my lips and my brows are done, I'm like, oh, okay, drama queen, like I can have a little bit more bronze, I can get away with it. But yeah, I forgot my brows. So is this lash coming off? It feels funny. The corner is kind of lifting, but I think the real weirdness is because these lashes want to come out. Got it. So hopefully that will feel better. Should be fine. Okay, so for the brows, this is what I've been doing. Really simple. I use the blonde one. It's still kind of dark even for blondes, but what I'll do is, like, my brows are like so uneven and they kind of turn, my hairs kind of go down, so I don't even bother brushing them anymore. I try to just fill in the bottom like that. I don't know if you can see, just added a little something to the bottom, and then I'll do the top to give them a, like, fill in my arch a little bit. I have hairs that are like lighter that kind of make up that arch, and then I will do a little line underneath and then kind of do little pen strokes to mimic a brow, and then pat that in to kind of blend it so it's not so dramatic. Sorry, I knocked over my concealer. And yeah, that is like literally how I do my brows, and look at the difference. Subtle, looks very natural. Okay, so again, this brow is even worse. This is my bad brow. So I want to fill in this like gap right here. Again, not a tutorial, this is just how I do it. Just kind of draw that in, and then I have like a natural like hairs that come down. I just fill that in a little bit to give it a little bit more structure or whatever. Structure. It's the nail tech in me is coming out. And then I do the line. Sorry, I'm just trying to move my hair. There we go. Do the line on the bottom. Draw a couple little brush strokes going up, and then just pat that in to kind of blend it. Boom. There's my brows. Not too crazy. I don't love this. I really do prefer like the laminated look, but it's okay. Oh, gotta take this out, duh. So yeah, guys, this is how I do my makeup. Hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. It's not really a tutorial, this is just how I do it. If you do it a different way, that's fine. There is no right or wrong rules, okay? The only other things that's in my bag that I didn't show you is literally this Patrick Ta She's a Doll blush. Ow, I just squeezed my finger in the back of the blush. I used this one, and there's like dents in here. I used this for like the lipstick trend for Valentine's Day, so I used that. And then the other thing I have in here that I didn't use is a Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude lip pencil, one of my favorites. It's really low, it needs to be sharpened, that's why I haven't been using it, because my sharpener's in a different bag at home and I always misplace it. And then I have this Chanel Lace Beiges, I don't know, Le Beige, I don't know how you pronounce it, Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream in 392 Soleil Tan Medium Bronze. And I use this usually if I'm doing makeup that's like more natural or in person. If I'm gonna be on camera, I for sure use this. It's a lot more pigmented, it's darker. This one is more natural. I'll use this on like a daily, a regular day. But yeah, that's literally everything. And then I usually just take a little bit of Kaoli Vanilla 28 and just, okay, stress the girlies out with this one. And yeah, that is my makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to see me do anything else. If you have any questions about my makeup or what I used, in case I didn't show you guys something. But yeah, what do you guys think? This is the finished look. This is my signature look to be on camera. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.